Josh here with Extradition Arms. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for watching my video. So today's video is going to be about the why. Why did I create the Buffalo grip and why it's the best grip on the market? So for those that have been under a rock or haven't seen the review videos or haven't seen any of my previous videos, or follow me on Instagram at Extradition Arms, Facebook and Twitter, I'm on there as well, so check it out. I made the only ambidextrous featureless grip on the market. The only ambidextrous, and by ambidextrous I mean you can hold from both sides of the weapon and have control of it. And it's a featureless grip to comply with the assault weapon ban. So if you're in a state that has a similar assault weapon ban to California, you can get this grip and then change the other features on the rifle to comply with the law. And again, consult your attorney before you do any of this stuff. It's pretty simple. Fix your stock and change your flash suppressor to a compensator and no forward grip, none of those things. And there you go. You have a featureless rifle, why go featureless? You know, in a lot of my videos in the past, I discussed why. But the reason I went featureless is because what's important? Change a magazine. And you're not registering. So registering and being able to change my magazine immediately. And you, again, go to my Instagram, you'll see, you know, my magazine speed reload change in almost, it's like a second, like less than 2 seconds for sure. But my buddy said, you know what, talk about the why. How did I get to where I'm at now? So I went to all the stores and I was gonna just give in and buy whatever was out there and say, this is okay, this is all right. But I tried them all, and I have 8 years of military experience. I was a rifle and pistol coach in the Marine Corps, and I have real world expertise both in law enforcement and the military. And I said, you know what? None of these make sense. None of these allow you to control your rifle in a proper manner to not only defend yourself, but to actually enjoy shooting recreationally. So I said, I can do it better myself. And I went out there and I started drawing it up, and I looked at a rifle and I looked at my hand, as weird as that sounds, and I thought about what makes a pistol grip so special. It's like you're wrapping your hand around it, so that gives you the leverage and all the weight gets put onto your hand, but your thumb's still not being used technically. And what can I do to comply with the law? So I said, you know what, why not make a thumb rest or you know, a thumb shelf further back, so it fits your hand in a more natural way in position that allows you to wrap your front fingers around it, so I can actually use kind of the torque from my thumb to hold the rifle up with one hand. And I'm still able to change my magazine quickly and efficiently and use a safety that's ambidextrous if you install it, and have that control on both sides. So, but why ambidextrous? Ambidextrous is important, you know, especially when we're talking about recreational or tactically. Tactically speaking, if you get shot on the right arm, you should be able to shoot with your left arm. So I'm able to easily switch hands. This rifle is unloaded, chamber, as you can tell. You can see the orange in there. Just look in the chamber, and the magazine's empty. So I can hold the rifle up with my left hand as well and shoot and hold it stable enough to fire and be accurate as well. So, and then recreational speaking, you maybe have a friend that's a lefty. Going featureless allows them to actually hold the rifle and fire it. And you're not committing a felony, which is great. So, and if you break let's say you're right-handed, you break your hand, you're able to fire with your left hand, so you don't have to look there, you know, sit out there like a lump and fire nothing. So, and why did I make it thin? I made it thin because the 1911 is one of the more popular pistols, in my opinion, especially in terms of how narrow the grips are. And I said I wanted to make it look sleek and make it the least amount foreign, look the least amount foreign than any other grip. So I made sure that it was thin. So it allows me to wrap my fingers around it further back to use that up against the bottom of it to have that leverage. So all these things are important. And, you know, through all this stuff, I stumbled upon a couple things that I didn't know I would when creating this. So in fundamentals of marksmanship, when you hold a pistol grip, if you grip too hard, you can actually move the barrel of your rifle. to the left or the right. If you squeeze too hard or if you don't hold it tight enough, you can lose control of that rifle, and it could send that round in a different trajectory that you would like. So how is this eliminated? Well, even if you grip hard enough, you won't change where that barrel is. You'll probably shake a little bit because you're squeezing really hard, but it won't change where that barrel is pointing. So that's one. So you're eliminating a fundamental marksmanship through the buffalo grip. Okay, then we talk about, all right, stance and holding it. For me, it feels more natural. Like, it's gonna feel foreign at first, but after you get used to it, it's gonna be like you never even changed a pistol grip off of it, you know. And that's kind of the idea, is, you know, give you the best option to be the closest to a pistol grip without being in trouble for it looking like an assault weapon, right? And again, I'll use those in quotations. So that's why I made it that way. And then again, back to the tactics. You're pieing through, you know, through your house or something, you know, because you want to train. Make sure your weapon's empty. So, or you're actually real world pieing around around doors and going around. This offers you a new stable platform to go around with the least amount of silhouette, the least amount of your body going around that corner and staying on target. So all they're gonna see is the front of your rifle and maybe a piece of your head. Hopefully you're wearing a helmet, and you'll be more accurate that way as well. You can have, as everyone knows, the 5.56, 223 isn't that powerful of a round. It still has a little bit of recoil. Same thing with 7.62, which I make a buffalo grip for the AK-47. Go to my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and you'll see pictures of those. My website's www.extraditionarms.com. So go there, and if you have any questions for me, thebuffalogrip@gmail.com. You can see all the products I have right now. I have both the buffalo grips for the AK and the AR-15. So that's what's important right now. Get those rifles featureless.